Alright, what's up guys? Here we are with IJL Finals Day Numero Dos. We are looking at FL versus Axes. We are seeing Professor Grave, Gardener, and Enchantress picks with PP Cha banning Explorer, Mech, Meteor, and Novelist, and going for that round one Peddler. PP Cha is always opening up with Peddler. He really loves his Peddler. We're seeing Ever Sleeping Town coming into here. Yeah, so hopefully the cold hasn't been good, you know, like, hopefully, you guys haven't been freezing to death. I know I have while I've been recording these, I can't lie. Hope everyone's having, happy holidays, you know, Christmas is, coming up soon. Or at least, hopefully, when I upload this, it would be pre-Christmas. If I don't, then, I guess you guys can make fun of me in the comments for saying, you know, Merry Christmas before, after Christmas already passed. Yeah. Anyways, we're seeing Enchantress in mid, Professor middle 2-story, Gardener up on Dancing Geisha, and Gravekeeper actually spawning cabin, with the Peddler spawning at Corner House Gate. Hopefully, we'll see a Qist. Please, I wanna see something new. I beg. I'm kind of like bored. I want to see how Qist performs because I think he's a really strong character, and I want to see how, you know, the professionals actually play with the boy. Ay. I am though tired. And stay hydrated, guys. Make sure you drink your water. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Drink water. Yeah, I'm tired, more or less, recording these videos along with, you know, obviously ranking and whatnot. I know I haven't been streaming as often. I promise, like, the streams will come back sooner rather than later. I'm just really hyper fixated on doing what I got to do for Abyss ranking and whatnot. So that way then we can prep for that. I promise the streams will come back soon. Alright, we are seeing Tide Borrowed Grave, Tide Windows Gardener, Flywheel Borrowed Enchantress, and Windows Borrowed Professor with Warped Attention, Trump, Rage, Wanted, Giant Claw on the Peddler. I kind of forget what the glasses trait are, so like if someone wants to remind me, that'd be appreciated. Like, I genuinely. And as normal, everyone is running Audience Effect. Everyone is running Audience, and we are going to see now that PP Cha is going to be just running straight over towards the Gardener, going straight for little M. Going straight for little Emma. Alright. Let us see how that goes. Alright, gonna be chasing in this graveyard area right now. Bubble is still thing, and I believe, if I recall correctly, this is buff Gardener, which means that it should take 2 chips for the bubble to, you know, be removed. Unless he plans on stalling out for the next 10 seconds or so. Okay, well, judging by how Tuna is moving, it doesn't seem like it. So maybe that's just me making assumptions. Bubble should be running out in the next 2, 1, 0. Oh, wow, he just didn't get hit through that. That's, wow. That's actually kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. He like, for real. There's the warp. Okay, there's a chip. Trade's already bought out, but that's it, it's cooked. Yeah, goodbye, Tuna. Goodbye, little Toon. Little Tuna, man. Alright, we are going to see cheering over here at this, I blanked for a second. This is near Dancing Geisha Cypher. Why? I don't know why that took me so long. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just tired. Locking off mid Cypher now. This is Gravekeeper. Cyphers are at 60, 90, and 70 practically. Gravekeeper is a little far off the chair. I'm not gonna lie. This is, if he plans on getting this before half, this is gonna be really tight. If he doesn't, then I guess this is fine. I just don't know why we would sell here potentially or rescue after when we can just Tide farm and Gardener can just go into the deepest corner of Graveyard since there's only one Cypher on that part of the map. Well, he went to go lock off the Cypher and that's about it. What is that? That's Dancing Geisha, Graveyard, Island, Mid, Cabin. Do they have double corner house? They do have double corner. There's no middle 2-story. Not that I saw. Let's see, waiting. What's the plan? Takako, what's the plan? Right, there's one chip. Up. Beautiful rescue from Takako right there. Beautiful job. And Tuna's just going to be running straight to graveyard now. Without fail, just going to run straight to that graveyard area. And beautifully done by Takako. Will not cap on the side. Alright, and Tuna's going to be now getting chaired in the deepest part of graveyard, which does mean that, well, not the deepest, the front part of graveyard, but, you know, that does mean now that there is one less chair on graveyard, and since it is outside graveyard cipher, it still can manage, but obviously their layout is really good. They have Dancing Geisha, graveyard, and corner house, so their ciphers are really split apart despite, you know, technically being on the same row on the map, technically speaking. But still, it's still a really good layout for them. Like, it's not bad. Alright, we're going to see usage of the Vine to chase Atto right here. Scales the Vine. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. And you have a free chip, so you can just eat that for free. Just run away. There's Red, and Red gets that hit right there because Red is so cheeky. Alright, another Vine coming out in 1-0. No, gonna use the chip hit right there. Does get rid of the free chip. Does get rid of the trip. Cypher is at 70 and just barely doesn't get it. Oh my god. Yeah, only 5 seconds, man. You only got 5 seconds for that. Cypher's at 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. There's the hit and there's the pop. Corner house gate is going to be the gate that's being rushed down right now, and Atto is going to be able to force out that warp, which is going to just secure the draw for Axes right there. And is available, waiting out that scale, and is able to get the hit without getting hit with the scale. Beautiful job, PP Cha. And there is going to be the draw for round 1, first half. Beautiful match. Beautiful match. Very, very exquisite match, even. Alright, we got round 1, second half with Officer, Anti-Mage, and Mechanic pick up against a Goatman from Kakiri right here with an Enchantress, Archer, Grape, and Puppeteer ban. Let's see. Will this be the first round 5 going on sets? As in, like, will this be the first set that goes into, like, the full-on best of 5 or not? We'll see. Goatman, though. Obviously, this is, you know, the goat himself. This is man, goat. I'm just saying filler right now. Get it, goat, because he's the goat. Like, yeah, I'm a comedian, guys. I'm a comedian. Yeah. We got Kakiri right here. Hopefully my mic is not too low. We will have to see. But yeah. Round 1, second half. Goatman up against this comp. This should be a draw for the Goatman, like, very easily. I'm kind of shocked by the fact that Anti wasn't banned to the degree. Well, not more so banned, kind of a little taken aback by the Anti pick. You don't, like, despite Anti not getting banned as often, like, she's still very much, like, banned a lot. You don't see, like, compared to, like, her peak, where she was literally, like, damn near permabanned. Yeah, dude, the Anti pick is like, whoa, you don't see that every day, to a degree. Like, obviously it's a hyperbole, but, like, you get what I mean. I just wonder if he brought excitement just specifically for the Anti to, like, chase her, or to stop, the support / harassment that she can do. We're seeing Mechanic at, 11, actually. Mechanic at 11, Anti mid, Officer, Dancing Geisha, and Mage at Corner House Gate, with the Goatman spawning at middle 2-story, or outside middle 2-story. Very interesting spawns. The cipher that gets locked off here, I believe, is Corner House, if it's double, and then Cabin if it's only one Corner House. But I guess it depends on which Corner House cipher spawns. Like, I guess Mechanic is just gonna plan on, like, either dropping bot in 11 so where the hunter can't see, and then afterwards marathoning the building to get back into graveyard, along with having access to Anti support, maybe. Or she's just gonna run straight to fucking Cabin. So we are seeing Suikai on the Mechanic, Flywheel Bard on the Anti, Tide Bard on the Officer, and Flywheel Tide on the Magician, with Mechanic on that Will to Survive, etc. And as I said, yeah, we have excitement on that Goatman with Giant Claw Wanted Order. Giant Claw Wanted Order. So he did actually bring excitement for the Anti, so now this makes me think he might chase the Anti, depending on it. What? Huh? What? What did I just watch? Is he not just insta-dead? What the fuck am I watching? Auntie's coming. What am I, huh? I'm like legitimately so fucking confused. Excitement's up. He just picks up now. Like it's up. Yeah, I'm confused. Does he not just 4-kill this now? He could have aggroed that other chair deep, but he wants the alleyway chair. Yeah, I'm confused. What did I just watch? Like, deadass, what did I just watch, bro? What was Moririn on? Huh? What the fuck? Yeah, goodbye, bot. Yeah, I'm sure running into the hunter for the sake of your bot to do island was worth it. Drop bot again. He doesn't care, though. Good patience. Gets the hit on the ENT. And now Moririn is dead to this next cage. Oh, wow. Good wait. Good patience. And Moririn is dead. And guess who is gonna get farmed off? Guess what's not... Yeah, they just lose. Yeah, I don't know what FL was thinking with that rotation at all. I'm not very hard on a lot of things when it comes to like what the pros do, but that was just blatantly not correct. That was blatantly like that was blatantly the wrong thing to do. Like, I'm not very hard on everything, like, you know, like, but like that right there, that beginning early game, like, that was just blatantly incorrect. That was not what you should, like, at all. No conceivable universe do you do that. He hit the chair. Okay, that's gonna be very harsh. Yeah, that's... Oh, Moririn got cucked by the tram. That's actually kind of funny. Unfortunate for Moririn. I mean, they can still draw, maybe? They still need a full cipher. They can still draw, maybe? They still need a full cipher, though. Still, though, that's... Yeah, that's kind of insane, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm kind of just looking here like... What the flip, bro? Like, what the flip? Oh, wow, he missed the cage on Cat. Oh, black cage. That's tough. That's 3 cages already now. And he's just... I guess he's just gonna save it. Ooh, good. Force out that second watch. Nice. Okay, good job from Miken. Good job, Miken. Good job. Play around those pallets well. Okay. Ooh, beautiful cage, Kakiri. Beautiful cage. Yeah, middle cipher being the cipher at 70% is sudden. They have double mid. Oh my god, they have middle 2-story and middle. Oh, that's really bad, actually. Considering this is man goats. Good patience. Good patience from Kakiri. Not getting antsy on the swing. Very good patience on Kakiri. Not getting antsy on that swing right there. That's what we like to see. That's a very good. Ooh. We're getting fancy with it now, aren't we? Okay, good one. Very good one, Katsuki. Ciphers are being started up, but again, everyone's injured. Nobody has items, and excitement is still on the table. So he could just theoretically, like, swap the cat. Good. And now you just pop excitement here when she goes back. And now she's dead. Beautiful flywheel, but it's not going to matter. And she's dead. Yup. Yeah. And now Miken can't rescue. Only the mage can come and rescue a Tide. And if he figures out on Tide, then it's real. He might just go to mid. He might just cut mid right now. Katsuki's going to be able to pop mid. But it's not going to matter because he got cut. Beautiful wand. Good, good, good. You get this hit here, guaranteed. Yeah, you get the hit here, guaranteed. Katsuki doesn't make the rescue. That's it. That's his stuff. That's it. Katsuki doesn't make the rescue. Beautiful. 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 Yeah, so, like, imagine if the game played out exactly like this. Like, they had that beautiful mid lead to end game, except the mechanic didn't run into the hunter's loving arms and say, please slap me around and put me on that chair. Like, imagine that. Like, imagine if they didn't do whatever the hell that was in early game. Like, genuinely. Oh, wow. Like, like, FL legitimately could have drawn this. They could have drawn this round, but they decided to do whatever the fuck that was. Kakiri got stuck in his own cage. Has no idea where Maiken is. And he decided to do whatever the hell that was. He picked him up, so Katsuki can't get too picky on the magician. You can't just assume that bro has no self. Katsuki goes down yet again. Touch the cipher so he doesn't get crows. There's one cage. He doesn't have resentment anymore. There's another cage. Okay, he's out. He's in the 20. And Maiken is on the tram yet again. Tram abuse. Tram abuse, chat. Tram abuse. Hashtag free tram. Hashtag free my boy tram. My boy tram is my boy tram is being taken aback right now. Now he's just gonna walk around not knowing what to do, because what realistically can he do? Maiken is healing him yet again. I'm surprised he has the confidence to do this, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. They don't heal, actually. Alright, Tinnitus. Because he heard the chest. Okay, he didn't see. Katsuki's still on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be a long one. Oh my god, I hope you guys can't hear the typhoon that's outside of my house right now. Jesus. I really hope you guys can't hear the typhoon outside of my house. Switch to teleport. And Maiken's back on the tram for the 3rd time. Beautiful. Beautiful job. Katsuki used self-heal. Katsuki did, in fact, use that healing self. Alright, and now he's just going to go straight to Corner House. And finally, after the longest match of all time, that is going to be it. That is going to be the end of it. After the longest match of all time. And there's the down, and there is the 4-kill elimination. Alright, round number 2. We got Goatman Band with Embalmer, Officer, Patient, and Psychologist pick up against Opera Singer on Moonlit with a Seer, Anti-Court, and Fire Investigator ban. Ada Meal. Wow, we're actually seeing rare Ada Meal footage. Very rare Ada Meal pick. Like, with them together. High key. But hey, it is what it is, right, guys? So, Axies won the first round, so they're in a pretty dominant position right here. I think at the rate that this is going, maybe we will unironically see a 3-0. Maybe. Or maybe FL can, you know, win, and, you know, they can reverse sweep. But we will have to wait and see, my friendingtons. We will have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. So, Officer at Cypher Bridge, Opera spawning in between Cypher Bridge and first, Embalmer first, Psych 2, and then Patient 4th stop. So, if Hashra chases Embalmer, he's gonna draw lock himself. Well, you can't really chase anyone else unless he wants to make his way to 2-story and then let the Psych have God Kite. If they read his Opera, then it's probably everyone on Windows with Embalmer, Sui Kite, and then like Patient on like Tide Windows or something, or Tide Borrowed even. Actually, Sight could theoretically also run Tide Borrowed, technically speaking. Three people can run Tide, but let's see. The Embalmer was the Tide option? Tide Flywheel, Embalmer, Tide Borrowed, Officer, and then Windows on my Psych and my my Patient. With Warp, Detention, Trump, Wanted, not Wanted, Destructiveness Wanted. No, there was Wanted. Destructiveness Wanted. I guess it's because, you know, obviously, if he chases the Embalmer, he's draw locking himself, so if you run Tide on him, it's whatever. But then, you know, you don't want to leave him as a sitting duck, so give him something to work with. I was right for a Sui Tide, though. And they also, as you saw, they did read his opera singer. Alright, Otto's getting chased here now. Let's see how this goes. Okay, okay. There's the first hit. Otto cannot take coaster. Takako did actually turn off the stop, which means that the coaster is gonna... He didn't take it? Oh, he just wanted to waste more time on... That's more ballsy, though, because now he risks take... He doesn't get hit here, yeah. Okay. He just wanted to waste more time by doing a little dance around, a little jig. A little dance around it. But now he's going to be at third stop right here. And now he'll just die fourth. He will just die fourth. Drop this. Yep, you force out Trey like that. If he had Blink, now you know it's not Blink. Well, it's not up, actually, I lie. If you survive this pallet... Oh! Oh my god, he flywheeled too far out. I was going to say Blink wouldn't have been up right now, so that was a faulty comm on me. But, if he dropped that pallet, if he was able to live, and then Hasha didn't Blink, then you know it's not Blink. Because Hasha would, like... You wouldn't have... You don't want to give the Embalmer more time to get farther from his coffin. Officer coming in. Takako coming in for the rescue. There's the watch. Oh my god, I'm like wrapped in my blanket, so it's like really cold, but like still it's okay. Okay, there's the hit on Takako. Oh, double down city, double down city. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, going back after Atto right now. Tuna starting that back of tent ruins, back of tent cipher. And then Atto is just going to die in the deepest corner of fourth. And then this will force him to trump to TP, or he's just going to gamble on his warp. Okay, I think he should have just ran straight to the corner if he was going to die anyway. I low-key think he would have bought more time, longer chair, and technically speaking, farther from the coffin. Regardless. This forces TP swap, if anything. Yep, TP swap. Just so that way then he doesn't have any chance to rebound. He needs to make sure that there's zero rebound potential here. Okay, beautiful. Drops down. Pallet Mind Game City. Ah, damn. Respecting that pallet for the third time. Good discipline from Hasha right there. Ciphers, 90, 90, 60, 40. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Pretty draw-oriented stuff right here. Yeah. This is looking like a draw. Ah! This is looking like a draw. Sorry about all the yawning. I am very tired, more or less. Okay. Let's go. Chasing Takako. Drops this pallet right there. Cypher is at 60. Unfortunate, but the site can start Godkite Cypher if that's not the Cypher that's already primed. Or first stop, whichever one. Okay. Down Takako and now on Tsuno. Probably wants to get the injury and then force out the Psych Whistle. So that way then it's not a factor for a secondary rescue. Good hook from Tuna. Getting all that distance. Yeah, that's probably what Tuna's greeting. Tuna wants to get this hit, so that way then afterwards it forces the Psych to whistle. And that way then technically speaking, Tuna can't come for a secondary rescue. Or no, he's just full on chasing. He wants Takako to burn self-heal, I guess. He's just full on chasing? Yeah, he is. Whew. Okay, there's the third and final hook coming out of Tuna right there. Is going to vault that window to get that speed boost right there. Is going to be able to vault that pallet as well. Beautiful job from Tuna right there. Oh, you don't make this pallet, though. You're dead. Oh, well, he did make it. It's just, you know, it was close. And there's going to be the chair right there to force... Oh, no, not to force, sorry, because, right, Takako has no self-heal because of the original double down. I completely disregarded that. Oh my god, I'm a dummy. I'm an actual dummy. He doesn't have self-heal to pressure. But they do have the Cypher Prime. They do technically have the Cypher Prime. There's going to be the hit. Neon is going to be able to pick up Takako. There's going to be the pickup on him. Misses the hit. Wow. Takako is going to the Prime Cypher. And the thing is that Takako still has a watch anyway, so it doesn't matter if he gets TP'd on frame 1. Okay. Is Tuna going to potentially try to set up 4th stop coaster? Will we see that play? No, we're not. Neon is just going to 1st stop. So that means Takako might try to counter-rotate back downward to predict the frame 1 teleport while Tuna opens up the gate since he still has watch. It's a really risky play, but you kind of have to do it since it's moonlit. And you're right now praying for a Hail Mary kite from Tuna. And Tuna's just doing a great job. Oh my god, bro. Nerves of steel, dude. Nerves of steel from Tuna, man. Oh my god. Wait, someone's on coaster? Did I see that? Did I see the arrow moving? No. Okay, Takako is here. They are going to try and just get the... Neon is not on the gate either. Wait, Tuna's dead on chair. So why did Takako come? So why did they not just rush the gate if he's dead on chair? Yo, my brain is completely blank, dude. Yeah, why try that play if you're dead on chair then? He just, like, why try that play if he's dead on chair? I'm out here thinking, okay, they're going to do this, they're going to do this, and then I just completely forgot that he's dead on chair. This is why I can't be an official commentator, by the way, because I would go on, like, tangents about stuff like this, and then completely forget about the basis of the match, and I'm like, oh, now I just spent, like, 2 minutes talking about nothing. But Dungeon is here. How are you going to stall out 30 seconds, Neon? How are you going to do it? How are you going to do it, Neon? How are you going to do it? Hasha's on a 26-second timer. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. He got stuck in the box. He's dead. Oh, my God. And that's going to be the win for Hasha. That is going to be the 3-kill for Hasha. All right, round 2, second half. We got Escape, Archer, Gardener, Meteor with an Opera Band up against a Hulla Bastard with a Cord, Arrow, Acro, and Merc Band. All right, Escapeologist. Still no QS, by the way. Still no QS. I thought QS was gonna be allowed. Like, am I mistaken? Did they not announce that QS was gonna be allowed for finals, or was that specifically for IVL and not IJ? But I swear they made that announcement. So I'm like, I'm genuinely surprised. I haven't seen a QS. It has to be that just he's not allowed, at least in Japan, maybe. So maybe for IVL finals we'll see them, but I don't know. I just remember that announcement being made. Regardless, Gardener at Cypher Bridge, Meteor spawning at 4th, Archer in 2-story, and the Escape at 1st stop. Escapeologist, let's go, bald man. Do your balding thing and be bald, buddy. All right. Do your balding thing and be bald. Do what you can, bald man. Do what you can. All right, and we are going to see the Hullabaloo spawning at 3rd stop right here. So this should be an easy, like, just go for, you know. Oh, go for the Gardener here, maybe. Because she is just right there after all. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. So I feel like it's locked off here is always 1st. So the, whatchamacallit, the Escapeologist is going to have to, you know, rotate downward. Not downward, rotate towards a 2nd stop. Sorry. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And now on to the build. Are we going to see Inso Detention Warp, or are we going to see the first ever trump card Hullabaloo? Trump card, because that's viable. Right, guys? Trump card Hullabaloo viable. Nope, it's Trump Inso. I mean, not Trump, I meant Trump Detention, obviously, like trump card detention. But yeah, I ruined my own bit. But yeah, abnormal Inso Trump Destructive Wanted on my Hullo with Flywheel Borrowed Archer, Tide Borrowed Meteor, Tide Borrowed Escape, and Tide Wheel Gardener. Yeah, I ruined my own bit. Because I am a genius. I am an absolute genius. I ruined my own bit. Oh, I'm so smart, man. I am so smart. Man. Okay. See, chasing after the escapologist for whatever reason, this is not really recommended, I would say, because obviously escape is takes 3 uses of double surprise anyway. And got on the coaster, but Kakiri is able to get on. Unfortunate. Okay. Alright, there's going to be the second throughable usage right there. Misses the first clone from the double surprise. Here's going to be the second one. There should be a double color. Yep, that is a double color right there. So he only needs black, but that is obviously the second set of double surprise. Oh, good respect to the palette from Kakiri right there. And, okay, well, Maiken is just dead. He's just dead. No need for the third set of double surprise right there. Ciphers are 90, 80, and 70, so pretty standard kite. Not gonna lie, pretty average standard kite. Moving himself into... Wow, hold on. I did not know bro could move in there. Oh. Wait, I had no clue bro could move in there. What the hell? From there, dude? Free rescue from the archer. There's going to be the 50. There's going to be a crossbow just to follow up with a stun right there. And that's going to stall out the next double surprise. He is going to be able to vault this right here. And he should make God Kite now. Yeah. There's going to be the down right there. But Cat is there for the harassment. Let's see how this goes. Let's go. S tier archer crossbow. Shout out to crossbow, man. Shout out to crossbow. Alright. Unfortunately, couldn't avoid that red. Can get it. Does get the harass right there because of the no mischievous. If you had mischievous, it would have been a full animation. But the no mischievous did unfortunately hurt. Alright, Maiken is going to be able to play at this palette a little bit longer. And TS, unfortunately, for the full presence right there. Not that it really mattered because it was one hit to full. Flywheels to avoid it. Does crossbow. And another arrow, but will he greed? He's not going to greed the hit. He's not going to greed the hit. Archer has no more resource, which means Maiken is just free to do whatever he wants now with this escapologist. Maiken has 0 resource now. And that is going to be not Maiken, sorry. That is Cat that has no resource. Maiken obviously does not have resource either, but, you know, I was talking about Cat. But now Kakiri is able to chair in basement. However, still, Archer did what Archer does best. She actually was able to do something useful, which I'm proud of. I'm happy for. I can't hate, unfortunately. I cannot hate, and you guys know how I am with Archer. I will criticize and critique every little thing about her when it comes to her harassment, but she did what she had to do there. There's going to be the hit, unfortunately. And goes down. TS on that. Wait, that's double back-to-back basements. That's going to be double back-to-back basements, dude. Oh, they might be cooked. They might actually, like, for realsies be cooked. Oh, he didn't chair. He didn't chair basement. He chaired to cut off. Modinin still has Tide as well. And Modinin also has a Cloud made. Probably just going to stall for the Cypher to be done. Cypher's chilling at 40% right now. And Gardener does still have an endgame Tide that's available, but this is Moonlit. So, you can't get too comfortable with it. Oh my god. Moridin is mind-fucking Kakiri right now. Bro has literally no idea where the hell he's at. And there's the cloud flying. He hears it. He hears it. He heard it. Cypher 80. There's going to be the hit. And there's Tide Turner proccing, which means now it doesn't matter. And they just pop because they know that it's insult with Trump. Alright, and there's going to be the bottle usage. Bottle on cooldown, but this should result in a hit. No! There's the hit. Is going to take this wall right here and just die as far away as possible. But because, again, this is still Moonlit. Good, beautiful clone right here. Cat kind of has to stay back in the area. And are we going to see a frame 1 teleport? I think he just wants to force. Yeah, he just wants to force the run. Okay. Hit. Oh my god, he was able to get that down. Kitty. Oh my god, he has 4K potential. He has legitimate 4K potential. And he called out Cat. Oh my god, Kakiri. And there's white. And there's red. It's gonna be a free rescue, but it won't matter. Oh my god. He's just watching to see if he downs Cat in enough time. Yeah, he's picking Moririn. He's picking Moririn. He's watching both of them. Oh my god. He might take the coaster. He might take the coaster. He's pushing it. He took the coaster. He can't use it. He has to prioritize Kotsky. If Kotsky gets off that chair, it's over. Okay, might be a 3. This might be a 3. It's really close. Because Cat could just theoretically push the other gate. And it looks like that is what Cat is doing, actually. No, Cat's here. They're doubling this. There's the down. Oh my god. Huh? Got it. Down. And that's it. It's a 4. Wow! You can do that? That kind of manipulation is insane. From nothing, bro, from 0 to hero, Kakiri taking round 2 for Axes. Oh my god, dude. What phenomenal gameplay. Kakiri locked in for that endgame, dude. Jesus. Bro entered the flow state. That is going to be round 2 to Axes. Jesus. Alright, round 3, first half. We are on Arms Factory with a Goatman and IV Band. What the hell? Clerk? Up against Meteor, Knight, Arrow, and Prisoner with a Seer, Anti-Fire, and Lucky Eye. Clerk. Yo, okay. So Clerk is a strong character, in my opinion, right? For rank. Tourney is an entirely different ballgame. However, there is little to no support on this team. There is only Knight, 3 uses of Bottle, 3 helmets, and a Prisoner Shock that comes back once every like 45 seconds. And maybe if you count Charles' pushback from the hover. Other than that, there is no real support on this team, and you need that. It's either you do a 5-Cypher Kite against the Clerk, or you are going to end up just getting a draw because she'll be able to lock Cypher so many damn times. We are seeing Meteor spawn in mid. We are seeing Knight at No Man's, Arrow at Sandbags, and then we are seeing Prisoner in Factory with the Clerk spawning at Shack Dungeon. Oh boy. Let's see. How is this gonna go? Now, Clerk kind of... I don't want to say like hard counters Knight, but like it's definitely it's a matchup that's in favor of the Clerk because she has abilities that she can just like spam endlessly to like get rid of helmets and whatnot, especially right in his face when she's up close. Like it's a very common thing. So it's like Knight versus Clerk is a very risk held matchup for the Knight specifically. Like it is a very risky matchup for bro. I will not cap. Right. Let's see. We are seeing Tide Borrowed Knight, Tide Borrowed Meteor, Tide Borrowed Aeroplanist, and Sui Kite Prisoner up against Confined Attention, Rage Berserker, Hunter's Instinct, Warp Clerk. Warp Clerk. Bro, if you told me that Warp Clerk would genuinely be a thing, like when Warp first came out, I would not believe you, but like, it works. Like, I remember like Pearl said that as like a bit, and then it like unironically has become like a staple to a degree for like clerks. Like, unironically, it has become a thing. What the hell? Hasha's tweaking. Alright, there's a seal, and he swings. There's a seal, and he seals. Bro, double sealed. Very nice. Alright, you make this pallet. Takako is here. Misses the pushback. I mean, not Takako, Atto. Atto here, but unfortunately misses the pushback right there. And we are going to be kiting towards factory now. There's a seal. Will he fall for it again? Nope, there's that. Yeah, this is why it's like such a... Oh, no, 50-50 merchant knight. Oh, you 50-50 merchant. There are only so many hunters where you have guaranteed locks on. Guaranteed combo locks. And watch this, he's just gonna do the thing. Yeah, now the helmet's gone. And he should be dead here. Oh, no, never mind. Beautiful job. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my god, the pallet stun lasted nothing. Dude, that pallet stun literally lasted nothing. Oh my god. Alright, deep chair. Ciphers are looking pretty good, but this is a clerk after all. And he does still have warp available on the table. And he is going to just use the pallet recordings to get rid of this factory god pallet right there. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. TS? Or are you going to push back farm? Oh, that's huge. Push back now. No pushback? Ah, unfortunate. Addiction does proc right there. Oh my god, barely got the hit. And pushes back right there. Cypher's being worked on. Oh, this is going to be so tough. Also preparing the final Freerin blast. Push. Yup, and there's gonna be it. And that forces the warp out right there. And gets the hit on the knight? Jesus. That hitbox, dude. Cyphers, though. Prisoner Cypher Rush doing what Prisoner Cypher Rush does best, man. Prisoner Gen Rush, dude. Prisoner Cypher Rush. The thing, Prisoner actually, unironically, like, Prisoner does counter Clerk to a degree when it comes to the decoding aspect because, you know, obviously 2 ciphers, you gotta wait 6 seconds to look at them. Locking off the ciphers. His aeroplane is just coming in. He's using a jetpack right now. Also, he did use a jetpack earlier to get closer to a cipher, like, faster. What's going on here? Tuna taking the down? I guess to give Takako a chance, but this is really risky against the Clerk specifically. Oh, he missed the clone. Because this is, like, really risky, especially. Vaults the window. Does lock it with Confined. Didn't record it, though. Ciphers they're really close. He's dead! He's dead! But they are going to be able to pop? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe they pop? 91 and 91 exactly. Oh, Nyan is going to be able to pop that in time. He's just going to force pop. He didn't. Oh, it got sealed. It got sealed. He immediately locked it. He immediately locked it. 98% on the damn cipher, dude. 98%. And the thing is that he's chasing the Sui. They just pop here, though. Alright, let's see. Sui Kite Prisoner up against Full Press Clerk with Warp. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Broken windows. And again, this is Clerk, though, which means they have to go through the whole locking of the gate and doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. Flywheels just to make the window. Gate is at 17. Who was that? Oh, he was able to get the lock on the gate. Jesus H. Christ. Neon only has one shock and a pallet windows boost. There's the shock. Lock off the gate again. If you had that pallet pre-drop, dude. The confined space is locking off every window here. He's dead here. Yeah. And she's going to be able to lock it off again. Yep. Wasn't able to get the lock on the gate, but it doesn't matter. Is able to now warp to the sub 60 left on D10 right here. Will Hasha be able to pull this back in this round 3? Will Hasha be able to Hasha all over the place? Come on, guys. Do you believe in the Hashinator? Alright, getting a Windows recording. Okay. Tuna getting chased. Tuna has one more jetpack available, but Tuna doesn't have self-heal. So at the recording, stuck in animation a little bit, which is fine. It's Clerk. Prisoner does pick himself up, but she can push the gate with the connection, which means the gate is going to be open. Oh my god, there's only 15 seconds left on D10. Gate's open. If Atto survives this, they 3 escape. Atto makes this window. No, he's dead! Oh my god, it's a draw. It's a draw. Oh no, he didn't make it because of window recordings from the aeroplanist and the prisoner. It's gonna be a draw. Oh bro, if Atto just ran into the corner, he probably lives. And there it is. There's gonna be the chair on Atto, which is gonna result in the draw. Dude, the fact that she almost got 3 escaped is genuinely insane. Oh, Clerk, you are so annoying to face, but man, your tournament performance reminds me why you're not the greatest in the tourney setting. Alright, we got round 3, second half. We got Ivy Opera Band with a Acro forward Lucky and Fire pick up against a Peddler with a Novelist Seer, Coordinator, and Aeroplanist pick. If KKK 3 kills this, that is it. FL would have unfortunately gotten 3-0'd. Which, you know, shit happens. Still, though, kind of crazy. 3-0 set. So let's see. Does KKK have what it takes to bring it in? Or will FL be able to draw the round and force it to a round 4? Find out today on Dragon Ball Z. You guys like my little bits, guys? You guys find my bits funny? No? I figured, but I'm still gonna do them. Alright, we got Acrobat spawning No Man's Lucky in mid, forward at Factory Dungeon, and we got Fire spawning at Factory Gate. This is so tough, man. This is so tough. How will this fare? How will the unemployed take this news? Let's see. KKK spawning at that Shat Gate right there. Let us see my friendingtons. Let us see. All right, let's get to builds because they were kind of talking about spawns. Cypher Life, Cypher that gets spawn locked off here. By the way, it's Water Tower. If Water Tower spawns, if not Water Tower, then Factory gets locked. So it's just a matter of which one spawns. Actually, no, I think it's always Locker that gets locked off from there, if I'm not mistaken. Either or. We are seeing Mischievous, Addiction, Claustro, Peeper, Trump Detention on my Peddler with Tide Barred forward, Windows borrowed, Acro Flywheel borrowed on Lucky, and Tide Wheel on my Finn. Alright, Moririn. Hopefully you don't do some fuck-ass route again. Please don't. Like, please don't do some, like, dickhead route. Like, genuinely. I will crash. I'm not gonna lie. Don't do some dickhead route, please. Alright, and we are going to see KKK's going straight over to mid to chase after Katsuki, who's going to be heading to Factory. Yep, and as we see, Locker is obviously the one that gets locked off here. Still. I'm glad I made that correction. See, guys, I know my Cypher layouts, despite me coming up with hypothetical scenarios that aren't happening. I'm totally not, like, crazy about this game and, like, dream about this game and about meta. Okay, guys. Okay. All right, there's going to be the Vine. Drops the Peeper. Beautiful Vine. Wow. And does get the hit right there. Ooh, this is not a strong start for FL, unfortunately. Ciphers are only barely reaching 30% on all three. And you're just one chip away from death. And all you have is an elbow pad. Oh my god! Bro almost got that, but he's dead. No, messed it up. Just does it for the distance. Charge attack in. He's dead. Not even. Beautiful flywheel. Oh my god, but let her walk through the pallet, and that's it. That's the down. Cat is here for that harassment. Let's see how that goes. Drops a Peeper for the slowdown. Waiting to get a Vine. And that is it. Cannot harass anymore, unfortunately. Well, guys, I'm sure it's stunning on that chair. That was, what, 50%? No, less. 33. Like, around 40. 40% ball used. Gets another stun in right there. Beautiful, but unfortunately, because of addiction and the desperate fight, that is going to be a hit on the forward right there. Let us go. Cat is still overextending on the support. Yeah, they, unfortunately, with the position that FL is in, which is, you know, draw or lose, they have to go all in on the support, and the kite has to be insane. Kotsky's, oh, good, weaving and moving, but Cat misses the stun and gets downed. Just barely not enough ball, man. Is going to get dropped a Peeper. Yeah, man. Got tunnel vision on that support, and Kotsky is going to be dead. No, was able to drop the pallet and blocks it off. Only one person is decoding right now, unfortunately. Everyone and their mothers using everything that they can in order to support this lucky god right here. Moririn here with another ball, maybe. Drop it. Unfortunately, could not. Oh, no, he interrupted it. He interrupted it. Good. Good pallet stun. Good, good, good. Huge, 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 huge. Very huge. Oh, collected a Vine on accident, maybe? Waiting for her to use another Vine. Cat is able to self-heal. And now Kotsky is going to be back at factory. Breaks the ball right there. He's just waiting for her to use a Vine. He's just waiting. He's just waiting. He's just waiting. He's just waiting. Ah, tried to predict it. Tried to predict it. Moririn just stalking. Alright, and there should be the breakthrough of the wall right here. Drop the Peeper. Did it cancel? I didn't see the Peeper icon. Yo, Moririn is really just like, oh, you're on cooldown. That sucks. Drops the pallet. There is going to be the full presence. Oh, try to block it. Get ready for the chip. Nice. Beautiful job. Okay, this support is actually... This support from Fire has been actually going crazy. I'm not going to lie. Because the first kite wasn't that good. Like, it really wasn't. But now look at their ciphers. They're actually... They're starting to catch up. They have cipher 30. Beautiful flywheel. Wow, flywheel's already back? He used it on his first kite, right? Like, I'm not crazy. He did. It's just been that long with all the support. Their ciphers are at 50 and 50, though. And he still has one more chair. The issue is, their tie turner can't rescue. However, the ciphers are at 60. And they're split well. And Acro is coming in. But this is a peddler, which means she's going to be able to lock this cipher off right here. Prevent Moririn from decoding it. But does give a free rescue. That lock is not going to matter. They're going to have a 4-man endgame. Oh my god. Dude, FL might actually bring this back. FL might actually be able to force round 4. Let's see what we're going to drop. Misses the red ball. Oh my god. Wait, the ciphers are primed. They're primed. That's it. They're done. Force out red. Trying to get a chip hit. Does get it. And they pop. But no one's on a gate. There's one. Oh my god. Oh my god, they might 3. They actually unironically might 3. Akaka got destroyed this match, dude. Oh my god. It doesn't matter. All they need is a draw to force round 4. That's it. All they need is a draw. However, if they win this, that's extra. That's way less pressure. That's way less pressure on Hasha. Dungeons in mid. It's a 3 escape. Flywheel. Oh my god! He gets it! No! Oh my god. Wow, bro. Okay, they still do force it. Oh my god, FL actually brought it back. Wow, dude. They played out of their minds that match. Alright, round 4, first half. Red Church. We got Goatman and Ivy Band up against Fire, Merc, Mech, and Archer with Hasha locking in that Witch with a Seer, Anti-Lucky, and Acro ban. FL barely scraping by in order to force this round 4, dude. Holy shit. But FL is not out of it yet. FL still needs to go all out. They gotta win these next 2 rounds. And then some. So they aren't out the woods just yet. Oh my god. This is actually insane, guys. This is like so fucking cool. This is so freaking tough. I won't lie, guys. This is so freaking tough. Holy shit. Let's see. We are seeing Mech at mid broken, Archer in mid, Fire at God Palette, and then Merc spawning at Wedding with my Dream Witch spawning at Shack. Let's see. See how that's gonna go for him. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's see how this goes. Alright, Hasha, what are you gonna have? Are you gonna have Detention Only Witch? The Detention Only Dream Witch, Hasha boy. Are you gonna run that? Alright, hand the shake. Alright, Hasha, you need to draw Monster Cuddle. You gotta activate Berserker Sun. Am I getting sick? Am I getting sick? It is! Wow, he actually only brought Detention Only. Detention Only Blink Witch with Hunter's Instinct, Overwhelm, and Destructiveness. Tide Borrowed on my Merc. Sui Kite on my Mech. Flywheel Borrowed on both my Finn and my Archer. And obviously my Mech has Will to Survive. Oh, Hasha. Draw Monster Cuddle. And auto running right into the body. I guess for early comp, maybe? No. Ay, ay, ay. Ah. Alright. Found Tuna. Tuna was able to not drop bot from the looks of it. Tuna did not actually drop bot, saving that bot. Kiting to the Merc. 2 leeches following. Tuna just camping at this really shitty pallet. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, because that's just gonna be yeah, there's gonna be hit number 1 with Leech. No Patroller because obviously it's Blink. Hunt is proccing. Tuna still hasn't been able to drop bot. Ciphers are about all at 30%. Oh, Merc is just decoding while the kite is going on. He's like, yeah, whatever. He's like, just your average Tuesday. Oh, got a little too much dip in your chip there, buddy. There's going to be the down. Good mind game from Hasha right there, obviously. Just putting it in her head that, you know, Blink is on the table and whatnot. Oh, good bait. Very good bait. This is W baits. No bot was dropped, unfortunately. Not to my knowledge from what I saw. Oh, no, bot was dropped. I just didn't see it early game because of the camera positioning of where it was going. So bot was dropped early game. Okay. Bot is out and about. Is bot going to pick up Fire Cypher? Will Boddington pick up, you know, the Cypher? Let's see. How will this go? Bot is picking up Fire Cypher. Are they just going to go for, like, the safe, like, after half cell play to let Mechanic get the most utilization out of her bot? Or no? There's going to be 1 elbow pad used on the bot now. There's going to be the bot down, unfortunately. So now, I mean, at least the bot did get some meaningful progress on it, right? It did get meaningful progress on that Cypher. Which is very good. There's going to be the hit on Takako right there. Double down! Beautiful leech manipulation from Hasha right there. Oh my days. Beautiful leech manipulation from Hasha. That is phenomenal. That is huge for them right now. Chat, I went silent. I went silent. Because I'm just like in awe, and there's going to be the down. Okay. Wow. Double down sitch right now. They still need one more cipher. Yeah, this is not looking good for the Axie survivors right now, dude. Just not looking good for them. Alright, we are gonna bada bing, bada boom, bada jing, bada boom. Archer support right there is unfortunately not enough though, because you know it wasn't during the balloon animation, but still. Yeah, there's our down right there. Okay. We're chilling now. We're big chilling. Asha is in a pretty good position right now. And by pretty good, I mean, like, obviously, like, really great position for him. Like, this is a phenomenal position for him, even. Let's see. How is this going to proceed? What will the boy do? Asha, what are you going to do, buddy? How are you going to take advantage of this to make this the 4K god? 4K god, dude. What are you going to do? Okay, Nyan getting caught. Ciphers are 80, 70, and 40. Yeah, Nyan just got cut off. Missed the arrow. Ooh, premature release, premature release. That's a me arrow right there. That's also a me crossbow. Just did it for the distance, but like still. Oh, beautiful flywheel, but unfortunately it was in the cipher. Like, literally, like, phenomenal flywheel. Like, genuinely, like, amazing flywheel, but unfortunately it didn't matter. Like, that is just the reality. Unfortunately, it did not matter. Let's see how this goes now. Boom. Core shot, and yeah, that's it. Hasha now is going to end up winning this set right here. Not this set, but this half, more accurately. Or someone, like, grills me in the comments. Well, Zeus, this isn't a set, this is actually a half. I'm like, okay, man, I apologize for my sins. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I apologize for my sins. I swear, it was not on purpose. Pretty pleased with a cherry on top, guys. I swear, man. Okay. There. That is that. Down on Nyan. So now he's just going to stall this out right here. So while he's stalling this out, I'm just going to be on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, farming for stones and whatnot, and link leveling. Because, you know, I have to do that shameless free self promo for a game that doesn't sponsor me at all. Just because I really like the game, guys. You know, I really like the game. I love IdentityV comp, but I also love Dokkan. You know, I have to do both, man. I have to do both. Asha's gonna be now just searching around. Searching, just searching. Okay. Let's see, where is bro gonna go? Alright, Otto gets found. Nyan is obviously kind of in a position where he can't pick himself up. Okay. Otto gets caught. And there's going to be ball number 1. Nyan did pick himself up. Nyan did use that self-heal right there. Forcing the Cypher right there, but is it going to be enough? No, it's 99! 99! Dude, 99! Did that make you cringe, guys? Did that make you cringe? Hopefully it did. Hopefully it made you cringe, guys. Yeah, dude. Wow. I actually cannot believe that, though, genuinely. Whoa. There's the hit right there. Alright, so now we're just gonna play this game. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not, like, sounding as engaged. It's just, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, this part of, like, Dream Witch games, I just really find boring. Like, I'm not really Like, I'm not gonna pretend like this is, like, the craziest, like, oh my god, like, this is the most, like, game-breaking, like, amazing shit ever. Like, no, this part of Dream Witch matches I just find boring. So I'm kind of just, like, watching, I'm like, uh-huh. Pal Mind Games, blink, and there's it. 4 kill for Hasha right there. Numero 4. They might actually go to 5. Dude, FL only needs a 1 escape. We're gonna go to 5. Huh. I might get my wish. We're gonna go to 5. Yo, FL actually brought it back after round 3. Holy shit. Alright, we got round 4, second half. Ivy Opera Band from the Survivors with a Cord, Arrow, Grave, and Pharaoh Band from the Hunter with Bonbon Lock with Psych, Patient, Enchantress, and Wildling. Oh my days. Let's see how this goes, dude. Okay. So, they only need a 1 escape. And if that's it, like, that's it, they're done skis. That's it. It's literally just 1 escape, and that's it. Nothing else. If they 1 escape, that's it. They win. That's literally it. It's done. So let's see how this is gonna go. You're seeing Enchantress in mid, Wildling mid broken. My Patient is spawning out of whatchamacallit. My Patient is spawning at Wedding, and my Psych at God Palette. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. I don't. Am I, like, going senile? Like, actually, am I losing my mind? I think, yo, bro, this is what happens when you play IDV for too long, dude. You, like, actually, like, start to lose it. Like, I genuinely think, like, I have to just be losing my fucking mind. I like, actually have to just be genuinely losing my fucking mind. Because there's no way I'm, like, there's no way I'm going senile. Like, surely not, right? Maybe I am. But, like, I'm losing it, dude. I'm losing it. Like, I'm actually just fucking losing it. Alright, let's go with, let's see the build. So we are seeing Trump, Detention, Blink, Claustro, Addiction, Rage, Wanted on the Bonbon with Flywheel borrowed on my Patient and my Enchantress, Windows borrowed on my Psych, and Tide borrowed on my Wildling. Pretty standard shit right there, if I do say so myself. See, we're just hopping right into it. Just going straight for it. Alright. Let us fucking go, guys. High genuinely, let's go, guys. Let's fucking go, guys. High genuinely. Who introduced me to High genuinely? None of you will ever fucking know. Just know, I know ball. That's all you guys gotta know. I know ball now. And you guys gotta live with it. On some real ish. Okay, chasing the psychologist right here. Pretty standard stuff. Okay. Misses his chains. Beautiful dodges from Moririn right there. Actually, phenomenal dodges from Moririn. That is beautiful, dude. Amazing job right there, dodging all of those chains right there. Back at this God Pal area. 5-second bomb. 2-second bomb. Did get chipped there, unfortunately, like earlier. But still, don't worry. One more chain. Does get hit right there, but because, you know, it's a psychologist, doesn't matter. That's psych cheese for you, man. Psych gimmick cheese. Okay, misses time bomb. Huge. But there's going to be the down. But she still has a slither of stress. Just a sliver of stress. Slither, sliver, slip. You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. You guys are smart. You guys are intellectuals. You know this. You know what I mean, guys. Unless you guys are secretly, like, not smart. In which, you know, I'd be like, oh, wow, that's kind of crazy. But, you know, you guys are smart. You guys get it. You guys are smart. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are smart. Okay. Sharing in Graveyard. Again, FL only needs a 1 escape right here, so they don't need to push too hard, and I really hope they don't, TBH. Like, they really don't need to be doing the most for this. Like, I'm gonna be honest, they really don't. Alright, yeah, they are selling this, actually. Cat kind of off of position right there, actually running out of mid to head to graveyard, looking like maybe they were gonna try and fake a rescue. But again, they don't really need to go for it. So Cat is just going to immediately start this kite. Cypher and Church is 99. Oh! Well, that 1 escape just got a lot harder. Yeah, that's why being off position right there hurts you a lot. Now Maiken has to come for this rescue, and if he gets stuffed, they lose. Because it'll be 2-1, it'll be 2-2-0 for Axes and 0-2-2 for FL. Okay, he got the rescue. He got the rescue. That's big. Okay, huge. Huge news. Huge. Very huge. Time bomb. He's going for double. Does get the double down, unfortunately. Yeah, Cat kind of just threw that. I'm not gonna lie. And he doesn't even care because he just rinse repeats this. He's gonna chair Maiken so that way he forces Kotsky to come in. Because he wants to stop the decoding at all costs. And obviously also get rid of health state, importantly. Because now if Kotsky goes down, he knows where Cat is. Because Cat is going to be decoding while the rescue is going on. So like Kotsky comes for this, he knows. It's just, Cat, man. Cat, dude. Cat, bro. Cat just threw. I'm not even going to lie, dude. Cat, that ass just threw. I can't cap. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Cat kind of just threw. Oh my god, the hook got canceled. He doesn't get this. And there's the stuff. That's it. Axes wins. That's it. Kotsky gets stuffed. And he knows where Cat is. Yup. He's gonna chair closer so that way then Cat can't do anything. Okay, well I wouldn't chair this. Yeah, okay, he's dropping. Because you gotta respect that it is an Enchantress, and if she builds up a 3-stack, that is a free rescue. Uh-huh. Beautiful. Oh my god, and he still got that chain! But, Kotsky should struggle. Kotsky theoretically should struggle. He's just getting the chip on him. And there it is. There's the 4 kill, which means Axes is Zawina. And that's it. Axes wins. Yeah, man. Oh my god. FL almost brought it back, but unfortunately, Cat did end up throwing that. I won't lie. I won't lie. Cat was out of position and did kind of throw that. I can't lie. Oh, just unfortunate, man. I know the blink TS, obviously you can't help it, but it's like if you weren't off of position there, you delay that and ciphers start moving faster. You know, Maiken doesn't need to go for that rescue. Maiken can actually decode. He still keeps his health state, and there's still Tide available at least. And now Patient Cypher will be closer to done than anything. Still, though, just, you know, obviously a very unfortunate turn of events that occurred right there. But, you know, obviously really sucks for them. So, hey, what you gonna do? But yeah, that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the vid. Let me know if you guys are excited for the next set, which is Axes versus... not Axes, sorry. This is gonna be... RC versus Zeta. Jesus Christ, I'm losing my fucking mind, dude. Oh my god. RC versus Zeta. Can't wait to see the two GOATs duke it out. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel. Let me know if you guys are enjoying IJL Finals. That being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a happy holidays. Hope you guys have a happy new year. And let's get ready for this as we move on into IJL Final. Not IJL, apologies. IVL Finals. Yeah. That's going to be it for me, guys. Catch you on the next one. Thank y'all for watching. Love you all.